I'm Miss Diaz, and I'm going to be your child's science teacher this year. If you've already reviewed the syllabus, you'll see the blocking for what your student is expected to learn this year. This includes systems and subsystems in Earth and life science, how Earth system interactions cause weather, cause and effect of regional climates, and effects of global warming on living systems. Students will be expected to come to class prepared every day. The important materials that they need is a composition notebook used exclusively for science. They will need a sharpened pencil and eraser, pens of multiple colors to take notes in, a yellow highlighter, loose leaf paper, a folder for all their information, and their school-provided agenda. They have been given a science book, but they do not need to bring that to every class. They will be told when they need it. This book should be kept in their locker for preparation in case they ever do need it. Students will be assessed through daily classwork, participation, lab work, projects, presentations, quizzes, and tests. Rubrics will be given as projects are assigned and explained how points are awarded. Now that your child is in middle school, the grading scale that we use is a numerical scale where they get a letter grade from A to F. Your student will earn an A if they have 90 to 100% in the class. Your student will earn a B with 80 to 89, a C with 70 to 79, a D with 60 to 69, and an F for anything 59 and below. Students will also earn scores in work habits and cooperation. These scores are given by the letters E for excellent, S for satisfactory, and U for unsatisfactory. In order to earn an excellent, they must turn in all their assignments. If they are missing 2 or less assignments in a grading period, they will earn an S for satisfactory. If they are missing 3 or more assignments, they will earn a U. For cooperation, they will earn an E if they participate every day, take good notes, and are a good listener. They will earn an S if they are missing class notes or supplies for 2 or less times. They will earn a U if they are not taking notes or missing their supplies 3 or more times. Homework is expected to be neat, turned in on time, and done correctly. Homework turned in late will be given partial credit. As for absent students, they will have the number of days they were absent to make up any of their homework. If your student was absent for 1 day, they will have an additional day to make it up. If your child was absent for 2, they will have 2 days. Tests, quizzes, and other sort of assessments must be made up within a week of returning from an absence. As per Millikan policy, cell phones are allowed before and after school only. During school hours, cell phones must be off, not on vibrate, and kept in the student's backpack or lockers only. I highly suggest that your child keeps their phone in their locker, as it can get trampled, broken, or lost if they keep it in their backpack. Students are expected to enter the classroom calmly and quietly, and are to be in their seats with their materials ready when the bell rings. We will be using ASL, or American Sign Language, signs in our classroom as nonverbal cues if a student needs to use the restroom or get water. The sign examples are for restroom and for water. This is a way that the student does not disrupt the flow of the class, nor needs to be waiting with their hand up for me to call on them. They can simply signal and I can give them permission to go. Students leaving the classroom need to use the hall pass. This hall pass is a bright orange vest with my room number written on the back. Students must wear the vest with the number prominently displayed. If students are just carrying the vest, if it's somewhere tucked inside, they will be getting in trouble with the hall monitors. In order to borrow that, students will need to trade me their agenda, and they will receive their agenda back once they return my hall pass. Failure to comply with rules will result in student warning, a complete behavioral think sheet, moving seats, parent and guardian contact, or principal referrals. If you need to get in contact with me, the best way is through my email, which is devin.kanzler@lausd.net. For those of you wondering, my maiden name was Kanzler, and my married name is Diaz. On the last page of a syllabus, there is a piece to cut off and return to me. Many of the children have already returned it, but if they have not, they have until Monday to turn it in to get credit. They will earn 5 points simply for bringing in the signed syllabus cutoff portion. Additionally, on that signed syllabus portion, it includes a student survey as well as a parent survey. The student survey allows me to get to know your children better, and the parent survey allows you to add any comments or concerns you may have regarding your student. I'd like to take the opportunity to answer the same questions provided on the student survey. My favorite song or band is actually Death Cab for Cutie. It's a band formed by Ben Gibbard, and I love it. What makes me the happiest is staying at home with my 3 cats and loving husband. My favorite color is orange. My favorite subject in school was math. And what I want you to know about me is that I am very passionate about education. I attended Millikan back when I was in the 7th and 8th grade, and I'm a Math Academy alumni. In high school, I went off to earn straight A's and become my class's salutatorian. At university, I became summa cum laude with a degree in education. I've worked in the educational field for about a decade now, between various jobs, primarily focusing on being a private tutor and teacher's assistant. Since this is a very fast-paced class, we need your student to be in school as much as possible. Missing a day can result in missing the beginning portion of a lab, can result in missing collecting data, and can result in them missing to do the fun activities. So we'd love it for your absentee rate to be as minimal as possible. Students are encouraged to read the classroom rules that I have listed on the side, including being respectful to one another, following directions, being on task, and genuinely trying their hardest. Students are also encouraged to design posters, including math and science, that I will hang up on the walls as long as they're school appropriate. On my desk, I have a small mailbox where if students need to write me a note, they're able to communicate through there. I treat my classroom like a community, and as such, I don't tolerate any bullying, I don't tolerate any sort of backtalk between the students, and I don't tolerate any sort of fighting. Students who are having issues can come to me and I can help resolve it, or I can help find them a mediator to additionally help resolve problems. Students are required to participate every day, whether or not that means raising their hand to answer a question or raising their hand to ask a question. I expect all students to be participants in their educational process. In science this year, there will be many opportunities for your child's unique personality to shine through, whether or not it be with art projects relating to the scientific concepts we're covering, different essays that will be assigned to work on their writing skills mixed with science, and just overall activities that will hopefully pique everyone's interest. I will be using Schoology to keep track of the students' grades, as well as posting assignments whenever possible. I want to thank all of you for coming, and I'd love it if my students could give you guys a round of applause. Thank you, and have a great rest of your evening.